ਭਗਵੰਤ ਮਾਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਕਿ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬ 'ਚ ਲਿਆਉਂਗਾ। ਝੂਠ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੋਲ ਰਿਹਾ, ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ ਹੀ ਬੈਠਾ। ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਹੀ ਇਜ਼ ਐਨ ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਅਨ। ਮਾਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ ਕਦੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਓਗੇ ਜਾਂ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਪਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ ਲੈ ਆਏ ਹਾਂ। ਅਸੀਂ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਾਂ FTV ਫੈਸ਼ਨ ਲਾਉਂਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਸਰ welcome, because what I was quoting is that our CM, Mr. Bhagwant Mann, said that the foreigners will come to Bathinda.
I'm the first one.
So you're the first one. So did he ask you to come, or you?
Yeah, he rang me personally. He said, "Craig G, come.
Okay.
Come jaldi, come jaldi."
So how much he influenced you?
No, it's quite interesting from a viewpoint of fashion TV. The North is very, very important for the brand because here we are in Bathinda today. Next month we're in Mahali, and then we're in Indore, and then we're in Ludhiana, and it's like, what's going on in this part of the world? Everyone wants to be part of the fashion TV sort of brand and family, and it's quite extraordinary for us that the North is punching forward. The South is coming along as well, Hyderabad, Chennai, but there's something about this state in particular that there's a familiarization or a familiarity with the FTV ethos and everything that brings to the party, and and as you've just heard.
So what kind of parties are you gonna do here? So what?
Well, in this particular place, obviously our three partners in business with the Doc and Karan and Gaurav, they built this as a dream. This was a dream project for them. It was something that was a culmination of ideas and as I said, a dream and a desire to create something that had a global footprint in Bathinda and elevate Bathinda, and the example of that is tier 3 cities are very important for us because everyone thinks it's Delhi and Bangalore and Mumbai that only have the chance. You've got to move there to grow and develop and create, but what we're seeing and what I've seen after all the years I've been in this country is that it's those tier 2 and tier 3 cities that have the growth and they have the want and the desire and the potential to be bigger than what they are, and look at where we are. People will walk into this place and they will go, the first thing will be, wow, what is this?
So there's going to be Punjabi music, or it's going to be English music? So
it's going to be whatever is relevant for today, tomorrow, and the day after. There's no, this is what happens inside is the very best of everything. The very best of India, the very best of Australia, the very best of the clubs in Europe and the clubs in the US, and the best of food, and it's almost like this kind of whole cooking pot. It's like a biryani of everything coming together, and in the middle of Bathinda, and the people are going to be extraordinarily surprised and extraordinarily pleased with the outcome of what happens behind those very doors.
So what do you expect out of Bathinda? What do you think? What kind of crowd you will get, or what kind of?
I think. Well, I heard today. There's a lot of stories about Punjab. I'm trying to work out whether a lot of them are true. I know people like to have a party up here and a drink up here, but they also like to travel for both of those things as well. And someone was relaying a story that an hour and a half away, 100 kilometres, there was a new club open and people drove to it an hour and a half. I think what this will do for the middle of Bathinda is show people. It'll be a great place for people to come and to enjoy, and they're catering to families from 6 to 60 is the analogy that someone threw around the table before. But it's also, I guess, the fact that it will showcase Bathinda as a place of potential. That you can bring the rest of the world inside to this city, and we will come. So and I guess
you came because of
I just go anywhere.
So another question is, generally people do not know, they don't understand what lounge is and what is the difference between lounge and a discotheque. So what is
a state of mind? In my head, it's a state of mind. What is a lounge? A lounge, it's all about comfort to the eye and comfort to the spirit and comfort to the self. It's really about having good music, not too loud, although in this town that's questionable. People love loud music. So it's about having great music, great sound, great visuals in terms of lighting and signage and artwork and all those things. Comfortable places to sit, and you don't want to. A dubbar is a dubbar because it's a dubbar.
Yep.
And you know exactly what you're going to get when you get there, and that's great. For this sort of thing, we need to be a little bit of everything. So this is exactly what FTV Lounge in Bathinda is. It is lounge because it has the most beautiful design features in terms of the lounges and what you sit on. It has the biggest bar in Bathinda at 40 foot long. It has 2 levels. It has beautiful artwork. So visually it looks like a really cool place to hang out and lounge about and just sit and talk to your friends. If you want a bit of a club vibe, you can dance. The music's going to be on at, after 10 or 11 o'clock, it'll get a little bit louder and get a little bit more thumpier. So it'll be a club. The bar is there. There's the private bar upstairs. So it's a little bit of everything, because I guess when you're in the middle of a place like Bathinda, you have to bring everything to the equation.
Yep.
So we're, as FTV and our partnership with as I said, with Gaurav and Karan and the doc, we bring the outside world in. What they wanted a little slice of all of it in one pie, if you like, if I can use that analogy.
Sure.
And that's what they've got with this place.
One more question I have is so the question is, people will come, people will enjoy, they want to enjoy. So what could be the timing? When will it stop?
Okay, so we're governed by the excise rules of the land, and obviously part of the compliance with Fashion TV, it's not just the name, it's everything that goes behind that. We have to look after our brand and protect our brand and make sure our brand is partnered with people that understand what it's all about and the virtues of all of that. One of those things is ensuring that we are transparent in terms of all of our actions and interactions, and one of those is excise compliance. We make it that it's the responsibility, obviously, of the licensee, but we have to protect our brand. So we are very rigid in terms of our, I won't say demands, but our expectations that our franchisees will follow the law to the T. If not, then there's other ramifications that come into the equation. So we monitor those things to make sure that we're open from licensed hours 10 till 1 a.m. Okay, because we're a lounge. So we're open from 10 to 1. So technically, people will start to come in from 12 during the day. We promote that we want all the families to come in here as well for lunch, for early dinner, 9 o'clock. Then obviously the crowd would change. I mean, obviously the thing that will determine that is Bathinda itself.
So there will be happy hours?
No.
No happy hours?
No, see, happy hours, what is a happy hour? Happy hour is, I'll give you 2 if you buy 2. And
basically the discount.
Yeah, no. I mean, what? I guess there's no discount on pleasure. There's no discount on being available to come to a place that no one has ever seen in Bathinda before, to experience it. It's not overtly expensive. It's not about that. It's about really creating an environment that is world class, has all the hallmarks and the features of the FTV brand in terms of the aspirational aspect of all that. That people want to see great food, great locations, great ambience. They want to see pretty people. They want to hear the greatest music and be entertained. This is what this is all about, is having all of that.
So another point of view is that people in Punjab, okay, so you're saying that yes, you have term and conditions and all those things. Fashion TV is all about fashion.
Yes.
Right? Why fashion TV in lounges?
Okay, so it's not, perception is the reality, but it's not. The perception of FTV is the truth behind the brand is it's lifestyle and fashion.
Okay.
Now, fashion is a part of everyday life for everybody. How do I look in the morning when I get out of bed? What am I going to wear? How's my hair? How's my eyes? How am I looking? Oh, I've got bags on my eyes. Oh my God. What socks am I going to wear? So every decision we make is fashion first, before you walk out the door every morning. So fashion is intrinsic to life. So therefore lifestyle. So fashion TV is lifestyle and fashion because that makes up 90% of our equation for the day. What are we going to do? Who are we going to hang out with? Who are we going to call? You know, who am I going to speak to? All of those things. So, we haven't reinvented the wheel. We've just taken it and taken ownership of it in terms of lifestyle and fashion. Now, the brand is all that, but it's also more. It's about locations. It's about showcasing something new for people that haven't seen it before. It's about putting something on a plate they've never tasted before, or give them a cocktail that will wow them because they've never seen that executed before. So it's really about kind of creating an environment that's conducive to enjoyment, discovery, entertainment, fashion, lifestyle, and just a sheer good time. That's really what it comes down to. So hospitality, hospitality, enables us to create all these different verticals. So if you want a cafe or a diner or a lounge or a bar or a club or a F house, which is a combination of all of those components, or a brewery, we cater to all of that because that's now the modern world. And that's not the modern world per se, but modern India. Modern India wants a little bit of everything that's successful outside. They want a piece of it here. So we're just bringing all of that, the know-how, the mechanisms of putting all those aspects into place. We bring that as FTV. That's
so
what it's
for
about.
how long Craig will be here in Bathinda?
Oh, I'm only here for a couple of days,
Okay.
and then I'm back to Mumbai. Monsoon has started, so I want to run around the streets in the rain.
Okay, so you will get the monsoons here as well.
Yeah, but Mumbai monsoons, I mean, that's speaking like a Mumbaiker.
tough
as
monsoons.
a Mumbaiker, the monsoons in Mumbai are pretty cool. But no, it's about going away for a couple of days, and then part of my role is to come back and just see how everything's going, because we have a vested interest in the success of our franchisees and these sort of establishments, because what it is for us is it's brand for us as well. It's people come here and go, wow, this fashion TV is cool. This fashion TV is so groovy. This fashion TV is this or that or whatever. It's brand identity. So the success of these outlets is dependent upon the success of our systems and our standards and me coming back.
Especially the intervention from the brand.
That's it. That's what it's about. So we're partners in business in that regard. And that's important for people to understand.
So thanks, Greg. Thanks
Pleasure
for
indeed, my friend.
I would love to talk to you again after a couple of days or maybe on your next visit.
Oh, next visit, no problem.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
We'll talk about that, and then we'll do the review inside as well.
Sounds good.
Let it start.
Yeah. Let's get over the opening.
Yep.
Openings are the same all around the
So
world,
then-
but let's
then
get
we'll-
over the opening.
Yep. So then we'll dance together, and then we'll take the review.
No problems at all.
Okay,
Thank
thanks
you.
a lot.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
ਸੋ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ ਭਾਜੀ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਘੈਂਟ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੈ, ਇੱਕ FTV ਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਲਾਉਂਜ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਕੇ ਡਾਂਸ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਨੱਚ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਨਾਈਟ ਲਾਈਫ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਦਾਰੂ ਪੀ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਪੈਗ ਸ਼ੈਗ ਲਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਥੋੜੇ ਹੋਰ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਬਾਲਾ ਯਕੀਨ ਨਾ ਕਰਿਆ ਜੇ, ਯਕੀਨ ਕਰਿਆ ਜੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਨੇ, ਕਾਫੀ ਕੁਝ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੁ ਯਕੀਨ ਕਰਿਆ ਜੇ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਆ ਕੇ ਦੇਖੋ, ਆਓ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਾਫੀ ਅੱਛਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ। ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕੀ ਰਾਏ ਹੈ? ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਕਿਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ? ਆਇਆ ਜੇ, ਦੱਸਿਆ ਜੇ ਕਮੈਂਟਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਦੱਸਿਆ ਜੇ ਕਿ ਕੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਵਰਥ ਹੈ, ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਮਹਿੰਗਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਸਸਤਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਵਧੀਆ। ਮਹਿੰਗਾ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਵਰਥ ਹੈ, ਪੈਸੇ ਲਾਉਣੇ ਬਣਦੇ ਨੇ। ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਜੇ। ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਥੈਂਕਸ ਲੋਟ।